Hello team, Trifunctional here, welcome back to our Terraria playthrough. I'm having an awesome day and I hope you also are having an awesome day. Now, since last episode, I've done a couple of things here. I bought the mining helmet so that it provides light when I'm in the caves. That's proving to be pretty useful. I'm sure we won't have it for an extremely long amount of time because it is low on defense. But it is helping out with seeing where I'm going when I am doing some cave exploring. I did also find a depth meter. I think it was a cave bat that dropped that. And I made myself some silver greaves so that I have a little bit more defense by adding some pants there. And, oh, I also found this whoopee cushion. Which, that's just ridiculous. I don't know if that's used for anything or if it's just meant to be a little funny item. Makes that fart noise. Yeah. I think I also bought a reinforced fishing pole. I don't know if I had that in the last episode or not. So I'm gonna get into fishing in the near future because I am under the impression that you can get some good items from fishing. So I want to test that out as well. Now, as far as the plan for today, we are going to build a place to grow herbs so that we can get some potion making going. Because potions are pretty important for this game. You can get quite a few buffs through potions. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go around and mine up some clay. I think there's some right here. Yep. I'm going to mine up some clay for some clay pots. And I'm also going to mine up some sand so that we can make a glass enclosure, because I'm going to try to make it look like a greenhouse, like a botanical center type of building. And so I'm going to go ahead and get to mining, and then I will bring you back in a little bit. Welcome back, team. So I did a bunch of mining. I got the sand blocks and the clay blocks that we need, but we actually have a special event going on right now. Slime is falling from the sky. So what this means is we're going to be able to kill a bunch of slimes and get a bunch of gel this way. And then once we kill 150 of these slimes, the king slime will spawn and we'll have a little mini boss fight. And now this is expert mode, and so I don't know, I might die to the king slime, but I mean, gotta take the opportunity when it comes. So let's go ahead and get to killing some slimes. And then we'll have that king boss fight. I know when I first fought him in the multiplayer world with my roommate, we died a few times. So expert mode is no joke, especially when you're kind of a noob at this game like me. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys out of our bed. We don't want that sticky slime in our bed. No siree. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kill up 150 of these slimes, and then once the king slime is spawning, I'll go ahead and start recording again, and we'll have a little mini boss fight. Alright team, it is time. The king slime has awoken. I'm just trying to get this pink slime before he gets here. I don't think that I will be able to, but those pink slime have good drops. Oh, there he is. Oh, here he comes. Alright. Let's go ahead and head over here. I made up a little bit of an area over here by putting these platforms down so that I could have some protection from him. And actually, this is working out great. If those slimes wouldn't have pushed me into him, I wouldn't even be getting hurt. Oh, what? Oh, there's the spike slime that hurt me. I need to pay attention to my health. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, between episodes when I was doing some exploring, I found a bunch of heart containers and got my health up to 200 as well, which is super useful with survivability. Let's go ahead and... Oh man, I'm getting hurt really bad here. I'm gonna die again. Yep. Alright, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. And I need to heal at the nurse before I go out there because I believe I spawn. Ooh. Okay, slime stopped falling from the sky. Is the king slime still here? Okay. The king slime might have left, actually. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take these guys out. Those spiked slimes are no joke. They're doing like 60 some damage per spike. Okay, go and take him out. And did I get that pink guy? Okay, let's kill the pink guy. Salvage the situation a little bit with some pink gel and a couple of gold there. Yeah, I think the king slime left, which is unfortunate. But we did get almost 300 gel from that event, and that's not the last that we'll see of the king slime. We can actually spawn him in later on. Yeah, that's unfortunate that that I let him go, but oh well. That's not the goal for today's episode. Wasn't to fight the king slime. It was to build our botanical center. All right, so I got the supplies that we need to get started building. So I'm just gonna wait until it's daytime so we can see what we're doing. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm wearing a bucket on my head. It doesn't help me out at all, but it just looks kind of funny, I think. But yeah, so I'm going to wait for day, and then we'll get started building. Welcome back, team. So I am just waiting for grass to spread over to this dirt that I have placed. You can see I extended the foundation, the stone foundation for our building over. On this bottom layer, we're going to have grass, and then we're going to have like a glass dome type botanical center looking thing. And this is where we're going to line up platforms with pots with different herbs that we're going to use for crafting potions. It's going to be incredibly useful moving forward. Now, it is taking a little bit of time for the grass to move or to spread over to this dirt. I actually had a little bit of a land bridge from the ground level leading up here. That's how I first got the grass up here. Now, while I've been waiting, I've been just kind of digging straight down from here, getting a start on what will eventually be our elevator, which will just be a 3-wide shaft all the way down to the hell layer of our map, which is all the way down here. And you can see I got a little ways down, got to about right here to the bottom of the granite layer, but I kept dying to granite golems and cave bats. And you can see over here that I don't know that this was explored last episode, but I had done quite a bit of exploring over here. There's a minecart track that leads over to the bottom of this underground desert, and so that's where I found a lot of the health that I have obtained. But I have found some cool things while I've been down digging this shaft. I found a night vision helmet, which is pretty much a step up from the mining helmet that we were wearing. Gives us 2 defense, and I'm gonna take off this bucket now because it looks sweet. And the night vision improves the vision of everything. All light sources that we have around will give off more light while we're wearing the night vision helmet, which will be incredibly useful. I also switched a few things around the house. I used platforms, replaced the ropes we had hanging around with platforms. Because we have the grappling hook, we can get up everywhere with the grappling hook and not have to have the ugly ropes just hanging out around everywhere. Now, another super awesome thing that we found, gravitation potion. So I figure while we're waiting for that grass to spread, we might as well go take a look for some sky islands or floating islands. See what cool gear we can get. There's generally some good like movement type gear in the chests in the sky islands. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out my inventory real quick, and then I'll also do a little bit of reading on how to use this, because I think you just drink it and then hit like shift, or not shift, space bar to switch the direction of gravity. But I want to make sure before I start using it because I don't want to fall out of the world. So I'll just do a quick cut and I'll bring you back. Alright team, we are back. So I did go ahead and look it up. It looks like once you drink the gravitation potion, you press up to reverse gravity. And so yeah, without further ado, I think that we will explore. Let's go to the left first. Yeah. We'll go to the left first. We'll see what we can find as far as floating islands. And hopefully with this 3-minute duration that we'll have on this gravitation potion, we'll be able to find something cool. And hopefully we won't get killed by harpies. Oh yeah, the other thing I did off camera is I did make a tin watch, which increases our melee speed and also tells the time, so we know it's 11 a.m. So let's go ahead and drink this gravitation potion. All right, here we go. All right, we are flying. We're floating. Let's yeah. Okay. This is super trippy. I've never used one of these before, but I want to be really careful that I don't end up. Oh, there's a harpy. Yeah, I want to be really careful that I don't end up falling outside of the world. Oh, there's a floating island. Right there. Alright, sweet. So, first floating island, let's go ahead and head indoors and protect ourselves from the harpies. Lucky horseshoe, awesome. I was hoping to find one of these. This is going to make it so that we'll negate all fall damage. So we don't have to worry about... let's replace the shackle. So we don't have to worry about fall damage anymore. So that is super cool. Let's go ahead and loot that chest, and let's keep on with the... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so let's keep heading this way and see if we can find ourselves another floating island. And we do have the... oh, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. We do have the lucky horseshoe now, so... Oh no, oh no. Oh man. There's that one looks like a sky lake. I'm thinking that one's a sky lake. That's unfortunate that we died because that was our only gravitation potion, but that's super fun to play around with. And we got our lucky horseshoe. So we no longer have to worry about fall damage, which is super awesome. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the map here. There's a floating island that we found. And yeah, I'm thinking that one's a sky lake, so that's a place that we could fish, but it's not going to have like a house with a chest up there. And while we were doing that, looks like our grass did spread far enough, so I'm going to just clear out this little bit here, and that'll continue to spread over. And let's go ahead and grab out our ingredients, or our materials rather, to get started building. I just stored them all. Let's throw this angel statue up there. Okay. So I just stored them all in here. I don't think we're going to use all of these, but I just kind of made up a bunch of materials that I thought maybe we'll use. Okay. So let's go ahead and try doing something like this, with some glass walls going up. Oh, no, that's not what we want. Can we break those with the wooden hammer? Hey, we got them back. Sweet. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be like Minecraft rules where we weren't going to get them back. So we're going to come up like this, and then maybe we'll do another one of those guys. So I'm using the smooth granite because I want to kind of make it look like it has a little bit of a structure as well. Let's go ahead and smooth these out with the hammer and just see what this looks like. Okay. So there we go. Got those like that. Should we put another glass here and then yeah. Let's put another glass here where this granite was and then move the granite up there. Let's see how that looks. And then let's smooth it out. Alright, sweet. And so then we're gonna build a little bit more glass up this way. Maybe one more. Maybe, if I can get it. There we go. And then let's go ahead and place down another granite block. And then... Alright, so... do we start curving in now? Or I was thinking we could go out a little bit further too. Let me go ahead and just play around with this a little bit, get like a general shape down, and then I'll go ahead and bring you back. Alright team, so I've been working on this for a long time, and we have another event going on. The blood moon is rising, and this could be bad news bears. I am not prepared for a blood moon, but let's just see what we can do here. We do have our base up off the ground, which is good. I don't think that anything's going to be jumping up here. It's just the flying things that we're mainly going to have to worry about. Now there's a bride down there, which we could get the bride clothes from her. Let me just block this off just to be safe. Yeah. And we will block this one off as well, just to be safe. Let's go ahead and do the same thing up here. Alright. So we block those off. Now, the plan is hopefully we'll just be able to fire down on everything that collects right below this hole. Get the bride gear from the bride here. So if we really want to, we can run around in a wedding dress. In my multiplayer world with my roommate. We had a lot of fun with the wedding dress and the wedding veil. He was running around in the dress and I had the veil. We had the meteor gear, which is like kind of like a space suit type of gear. We look like Daft Punk if Daft Punk was marrying each other. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. I just wanted to grab all those items. Oh, looks like there's a raincoat to go with our rain hats. That's fun. Let's grab that. Does the raincoat... oh, it gives us 2 defense. Ooh. Wedding dress. Should we put that on? We can have the veil with it too. Yeah, this is awkward. What's up with these fish? The corrupt goldfish just running around, huh? Alright. But yeah, so with the blood moon, there's quite a few enemies that come into play. I'm hoping that I'm not going to lose many NPCs. Because NPCs are useful and I don't want to have to wait for them to respawn. But, ooh, what was that? Increases armor penetration by 5. That sounds cool. Let's just get rid of our watch for now. Alright, well, it doesn't look like this is going to be too dangerous. I wanted to bring you back and kind of show you what was going on. I'm not completely satisfied with the shape of our dome yet. I'm still working on it. As you can see, it is a work in progress. But with the blood moon rising, I just wanted to bring you back and kind of touch on that real quick. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this the blood moon and finish up the dome for our botanical gardens herb garden thing that we're putting together, and then I'll bring you back once I have something more to show. Alright team, so excellent news as far as the blood moon is concerned. It is over now, but one awesome thing that I got during it was the munning trough. So I've been carrying around a workbench and a piggy bank so that I can set down the workbench and then set the piggy bank on the workbench to access it. Now with the money trough, when I use it, it just lets out a flying piggy bank that I can access very easily and store my coins. I've been keeping some extra potions in the piggy bank as well. So what that means is we can just go ahead and leave this piggy bank here at the base, and then we can not even carry a workbench anymore and on our on our person, because we'll be able to just throw down the money trough, the flying piggy bank, whenever we need it. So that's super cool. Again, I am still just working away at the getting the right shape on this. So I'll bring it back in just a little bit. And we're back, team. So I got the general structure set up here. Kind of wanted to make it look like a botanical center, greenhouse, dome type thing. So it's looking alright. It's not perfect, but I think this is what we'll go with for now. Now, I do want this to count as a house, because not only will it give us an extra house for an NPC, but I think eventually we will have the Dryad live in here, because I think that seems appropriate, that once we get the Dryad, she should live in the Botanical Center. I don't know what Trent, and I think the nurse's name is like Emma, maybe? I don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of glitching out up there. Okay, so we got a workbench down there. I think that should count as a table. We just need a chair in there as well. So let's go ahead and craft up a chair to make this a house. And then we'll also need a light source of some sort. So we'll make like a candle or something. Let's open up this chest maybe. Does that... I know when I was... Ooh, bouncy grenades. Oh yeah, because I got the pink slime, I can make like bouncy bombs and bouncy grenades, which is kind of cool. I could use a star in a bottle, which I have a whole bunch of extra fallen stars because I'm maxed out on mana. But those fallen stars can also be used to make like weapons or like ammo, like Jester's arrows in the future as well. Or I can make a firefly in a bottle. I don't know if that counts as a light source. Let's try the firefly in a bottle. Let's see if that'll count as a light source for us. And then we also wanted a chair. That's what we were going for here. Let's see what type of... Oh, there's also ebonwood type of things we can make too. Granite lamps. There's a granite chair. Let's head, if we head over this way, maybe a bar stool would be best, I think. Could we make like a granite bar stool? No, we can make like a granite candle. Yeah. Let's just go with the regular bar stool, I think. And let's throw down our light source here as well and see if that counts. Oh, it hangs from the ceiling, so let's hang it up here. That's kind of nice. I don't like that right next to it. Let's just put it in the corner. Okay, let's just see. Does this count as a house? Oh, the room is too big. Ooh. Okay. So, one thing that we could do then is we could just split up the room using these platforms. So let's go ahead and add in some more platforms right here and here. And then we will want to grab our little... Oh, nope, that's wrong. Want our firefly in a bottle. And we'll want to hang it down here then and see if that makes it so that we can count this as a room. Actually, we'll leave the firefly in a bottle up here because I like it hanging it from the ceiling. We'll just go make another candle real quick. I really wish that those NPCs would stop glitching out there. That's kind of trippy. Alright. So let's go ahead and see about maybe the granite candle. Sure. Let's go ahead and place a granite candle on this workbench and see if that counts. There. Alright. This is not valid housing. Okay. I'm going to figure this out. I'll be right back, team. Team, I must admit, I've been distracted from our primary objective. I have been coming out to get, or to mine more clay so I can get all the pots that we need to finish our botanical gardens area. But I get distracted by exploring. I love exploring in this game. Now, the reason I bring it back is I found another one of these heart crystals. I'm not sure if I've actually even shown one of these yet, but this is how you get more health. You just break one of these guys, and then you just use the life crystal that you get from it. Adds 20 to your maximum health. And so there should be plenty of those around in the world that we'll be able to gather to increase our health all the way to 400 maximum health in pre-hard mode. And then after hard mode, there's some other item that you get, like life root or something like that, that you can bring it all the way up to 500. Now, another thing that I found is this abandoned house. There's a keg in there, that's cool. Drippler statue. An extractinator, that's cool. We can turn... Oh, awesome. So I got distracted by this chest, but we got a cloud in a bottle. Allows double jump. That is super cool. So that's going to be super useful for increasing our mobility. Let's go ahead and replace... yeah, for now, let's just replace that shackle with it so that we can have that double jump. And... yeah, we'll just go ahead and loot the rest of those items. Whoop. Okay. That guy came right for me. But yeah, now we have this double jump, which is super awesome. Makes it so that we can go even higher. And I actually think that that whoopee cushion that we found can be combined with this cloud in a bottle to make, I think it's called a fart in a jar. But it actually makes it so that you have like a jet propulsion after the double jump, so it increases that mobility even more. And I think it makes that that fart noise as well. So I think that we're gonna need a tinker's workshop to be able to make that. But once we have that, we're gonna make that for sure. But yeah, so I got distracted by exploring. I still need to get the rest of the clay that we'll need for the rest of the clay pots, but I am just kind of exploring around and picking up a bunch of ores. I found a whole bunch of iron and tin and silver and platinum while I've been exploring around in this underground desert area. This is where I am. This is our base. So, yep, I'm going to continue exploring around. My inventory is just about full, and I do have about 200 clay blocks, so I'll probably head back soon. Maybe right now if I die. Oh, nope, I survived. But yeah, so I'll probably head back soon, and then I'll show you the finished product once we do have enough clay pots, and then we'll start planting some herbs as well. So I'll bring you back in a bit. Check it out, team. I found a pile of money here. There's some, looks like platinum ore to the right, just underneath of this abandoned house. I just found a couple of other huge platinum ore veins. Right now, after collecting those, where is it? 147 platinum ore. Before long, 2 gold, 21 silver. Nice. Let's go ahead and just throw that right into our money trough because we don't want to be losing that if we die. I have 36 gold coins right now. I am rich. If, I was just going to say, the traveling merchant was here, but he just departed. Spent too much time distracted in the caves. Anyways, I'm going to get this this platinum ore and this abandoned house. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys. And actually, we could just go like do one of these guys there. Better. Alright, so I don't know what that skull statue is. That's kind of ominous. Let's see if we can just take that out right away. Gloom statue. Lava Charm. Ooh, provides 7 seconds of immunity to lava. That could be useful. And a suspicious looking eye. That's cool. So we can summon the Eye of Cthulhu with that pretty soon, especially if we get the if we start getting platinum armor going. We're gonna be ready to fight the Eye of Cthulhu, which is one of the first bosses. With my current gear, I might have problems with him, but not if I get a platinum armor. Oh, and there's platinum bars in here. This is a really good chest. Let's go ahead and get as much of that as we can. Let's open up our money trough. The other awesome thing about the money trough is it allows us to store a lot of our extra items as well. So we almost have like doubled our inventory space by carrying that around, which is super awesome. And so let's go ahead and loot the rest of this chest, and let's pick up the chest because I like to have plenty of chests. I didn't mean to place those platforms. And an anvil statue, okay. And so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this platinum mined up here, and then I will. And I think there's also a heart container down there, so I'll go ahead and get that extra health as well. But yeah, I just want to bring you back and let you know that I am very distracted. This episode is taking a long time because of all my distractions. But it's been a very profitable gameplay session as well. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a little bit. And we're back, team. So I am back from my exploring adventures, and we have 79 platinum bars. We have a huge amount of platinum. If you look at the armor set, the legs are going to cost us 30, the chainmail will cost us 35, and the helmet will cost us 25. So we need 90 platinum bars. We're almost there. So between episodes, I'll continue exploring. I'll get us up to 90 platinum bars, so that we can get our full platinum set, and then we'll end up using this suspicious looking eye and fighting the Eye of Cthulhu in the next episode, which will be 2 days from now, because tomorrow we'll run a Darkcraft episode. But yeah, so that's something to look forward to. Now, as far as the herb globe botanical center thing, dome place, it's looking pretty good. We have all of the clay that we need for all of the clay pots. Right now, just like wild flowers are growing in all of them, so we'll just go around and knock those down. Now on the... Oh, I accidentally broke one. Now on the bottom row, we will go ahead and plant Daybloom. And we want plenty of Daybloom because it goes in lots of different potions that we're going to be crafting, or brewing rather. So let's go ahead and just fill the bottom row. Now that I look at it, looks like I am down one clay pot on the bottom row. We'll need to get that sorted. I've used up all of my clay, so we'll just go ahead and we'll gather a little bit more clay to get that finished up as well. And so yeah, our bottom row will be Daybloom, and looks like we already got one blooming, which is awesome because that gives us the extra seeds that we'll need to continue planting. Daybloom, my understanding is extremely easy to farm because it blooms every single day. And with farming herbs in this game, you have to harvest them when they're blooming if you want to get seeds out of them. So let's go ahead and knock down the next row of wild flowers and continue planting. On this side, we'll go ahead and plant waterleaf. And then we'll go ahead and throw down some blink root. And we'll throw down some shiverthorn as well. And that is all of the seeds that I have thus far. So I'll continue to gather seeds for herbs, and I'll do more research on exactly which herbs we want for which potions so that we can maximize the potential of our botanical garden and make sure that we get all of the potions that we need. Because we're also going to be using potions for the Eye of Cthulhu fight in the next episode as well. But it's been a blast. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I've had a lot of fun playing this game. If you did enjoy the episode, make sure to hit that like button for me. It certainly helps me out quite a bit, and I certainly appreciate it. If you're new and you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button below the video so that you can see the future Terraria videos, and so you can see the future Darkcraft episodes as they come out as well. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on the flip side.